everybody, Single Issue Steve here with a gig review. Now, it has been a little while since we've been to a gig, and I was lucky enough to have this fine gentleman and his beautiful, beautiful fiance come along and join me to see some good quality Aussie metal. So what we did was we went and saw Black Majesty's album launch, and we'll talk about the Black Majesty set, but we'll also talk about the bands that were on beforehand too. So we saw Katana, Cartel, they came out, and then we saw Vanishing, one of my favorites, obviously, for those of you who've seen some of my 5 minutes of metal videos, and then we saw Black Majesty. So Katana, Cartel, to be honest with you, hadn't actually heard of them before, but they were really good. What do you think, mate?
I really enjoyed it. We heard the tail end.
Yep.
But it was really cool, man. I really dug them.
Drinking at the wrong time. The other thing I really like with Katana Cartel is they actually handed out small inflatable katanas to people in the audience.
They did too.
Which was kind of weird, but kind of cool.
Pretty cool though. Who doesn't want a katana, whether it not be real or not?
Yeah, well, with machete laws and stuff in Melbourne at the moment, inflatable katana is probably a safer option. But so they were really good. I would definitely go and see them again. We saw Vanishing next there. As I said, Vanishing are probably my favourite Australian band, not just metal band, but favourite Australian band. They played a lot of not necessarily new stuff, but a lot of their catalogue. So obviously, but they went on for a long period of time because obviously Black Majesty and their album launch were the focus of the night. So, so many great songs, stuff off the newer album. Aussieverse is a great song. I absolutely love that song. We saw stuff like Distance is the Sun. There was so many good tracks. And that was your first exposure to Vanishing, mate. What did you think?
Dude, I was so impressed with these guys. And it's like every other time you've taken me to a gig. I don't know these people, but I go because I trust your taste and I get blown away. Not only that, but the lead singer, what's his name? Silvio.
Yep.
Mate, good work. He must have been in some sort of accident.
Apparently during the week, I believe, he actually broke his leg. So he was sitting on an office chair for the whole gig with his leg in a moon boot. So to get up and, probably still be in some discomfort and actually do a full show was awesome. Obviously he wasn't getting up and moving around and stuff. But the thing that really impressed me was that his voice is still very, very, very strong. And to sit in an office chair and actually do the gig, where your diaphragm is a bit affected because you're not standing upright and stuff. Still absolutely amazing. Nailed it. And the guitarist Chris,
he was great.
He's really, really good. He writes most of the music, and he's just got this real talent for writing good quality music. And we've also had the drummer. I don't know, I haven't actually seen the drummer before, but there's a new guitarist that's just joined the group as well, and he just slotted in beautifully. And the bass player is off the most recent album as well. And again, really, really good bass player. I think it's got a 6-string from
6-string?
No, or it's an 8-string. 6-string bass is normal.
I think it's 5.
Right? I don't know. I'm not a bass player. What do I know? Hey? But absolutely great to see those guys again. The last time I saw them was when they did a concert in a place called Belgrave here in Melbourne in 2022. So it had been a long time between drinks. So I got to see Vanishing. Now, moving on to Black Majesty. So Black Majesty have been around for a long time. I'll probably end up doing a 5 minutes of metal to talk about maybe an album or two of theirs as well. Gio and the boys have been around for a very, very, very long time, and they're a massive staple here in the metal scene in Melbourne. If you like Vanishing, you'll absolutely love Black Majesty as well. Gio's vocals are just sensational. Henny's been around forever. He was originally in a Melbourne band called Catwitch. For those of you in the local metal scene in Melbourne, might have heard of them before. One of my friends, Laurie, used to be in that band as well. They were pretty good. Unfortunately, they're not with us anymore. But Henny's been around for a long time, and I'm not sure if he's a founding member of Black Majesty, but he's definitely one of the mainstays in the band with Gio. Evan Harris on bass he's probably one of the most well-known bass players in the metal scene. And any time anyone needs any work done, Evan normally gets reached out to. His bass was cool too, with the lights and all that sort of shit on it.
Yeah.
And the other guitarist, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It's my first time seeing him because Steve, who used to be the guitarist, He actually left the band a little while ago, so the new guitarist might be newish. I think he's been out for a couple of albums now. Very, very good as well. So they did all sorts of stuff. So they did some of their more recent stuff off their new album, Oceans of Black, which is a really, really good album. Also, 2 title tracks, a cracking song. They even went all the way back to their very first album and did a song called Dragon Lord, which was one of their last ones that they did. So it was nice to hear some of the old school stuff. A couple of people in the crowd were asking for a song called Guardian, which is it's a Black Majesty stable. They didn't actually do it that night, but that's okay. Denied. But I've got to show you. There's a acoustic version of it as well.
Ooh.
And it's freaking. It's got Denny Siccardi, who is in Wicked Smile, the lead singer of Wicked Smile. He and Gio do the vocals together. It's just a beautiful song, mate. It's really, really good. So, but Black Majesty, your thoughts?
Dude, again, I don't know, like, I struggle to understand how bands so good, I don't know about them. It's just an absolute shocker to me, man. And the longer I'm around and the more I talk to you and see things, the more and more, Claudia's introduced me to so much music. And it's just, oh God, it's just too much, man, because there's just so much good shit out there. But yeah, man, every single one of these bands was absolutely killing it. And it was so cheap as well.
Yeah, $28 a ticket, 3 bands. It was at the Leadbeater Hotel in Richmond. Never been there before. We had a bite to eat.
Yep, no lead beating though.
No. And just pretty much had a bite to eat and walked upstairs to the gig. So it was really, really good. But definitely, yeah, Katana, Cartel, well done, boys. Really, really good. Vanishing Point, sensational as always. It's always a pleasure to see you guys live. And Black Majesty, same for you guys. Definitely, anytime you guys are touring again, definitely will come out and watch you. So, yeah, I got to say, it was a sensational show. And yeah,
your mate was all right, the one you brought.
Yeah, my mate Scotty.
Yeah,
he's my old mate from high school.
Good on you, Scotty. I'm glad you weren't a dickhead.
Yeah, no, he's a good fella.
Yeah, well, it's always awkward when your mates say, "Hey, I'll come see my mate," and your mate ends up being a dickhead.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case.
No,
he was all right. He was pretty good.
He's a good guy.
In fact, you know what? I'd hang out with you again.
There we go. That is a stamp of approval from my friend Bo to hang out with. So if you want to hang out with Bo, you need that stamp first. But anyway, that's our gig review. I'm not going to say my gig review because it was our gig review. We had a great time and we're looking forward to some more gigs coming up soon. Stay tuned. Stay metal. Rock on.
Until then,
be safe.
No.
For life.
Aussieverse is
for life.